Hey guys, Brandon here and welcome back to 95 Tactical. In today's video, we are starting our first ever build series on the channel. As you can tell by the title of this video, this build series is going to be on my SIG P365 XMacro. We hope to do more of these in the future. As you all know, we enjoy tinkering with our firearms. We have a few custom staccatos and other firearms on the channel that we have built out in the past, but we want to change things up and bring you all along with us as we make changes to our guns. Before we get into the video, I want to give a quick shout out to our channel sponsor, Aura. There are so many leaks that people have no idea how to protect themselves anymore, and this puts them at risk of credit fraud and identity theft. Data brokers are also collecting and selling your information. Aura offers data monitoring and will notify you quickly if it detects your personal information has been compromised and will help you resolve any potential fraud threats. Plus, their apps can encrypt your Wi-Fi connection and protect your phone and computer from malware. Aura offers a 14-day trial and you can cancel it whenever you want. Sign up with the link in the description down below to stay protected and if you want to help support the channel. So my goal here is to build the ultimate P365 XMacro build, and I want to start off with letting you all know why I chose the XMacro in the first place. Since it is a part of the P365 line, it has the FCU system, or the Fire Control Unit system, designed by SIG. This opens up a plethora of aftermarket support options for this gun, and the reason why I chose the XMacro over the XL or even just the regular P365 is simply just because I enjoy the larger grip. I don't have any issues with concealment when it comes to the XMacro, and honestly, it has a very similar dimensions to the Glock 19 when it comes to grip length. I want it to be right in the middle when it comes to performance versus concealability, and I want a firearm to be lightweight, comfortable to carry, yet still have it shoot as good as a full-size gun. And lastly, I did not want to give up on capacity. The XMacro can hold a 70+1 in the chamber, and that's a lot of rounds for a small gun like this. Compared to my Staccato P, which has a flush 17-round magazine, this gun is significantly smaller than my Staccato P. It's kind of hard to believe that this gun holds the same capacity as the full-size Staccato P, considering just how much smaller it really is next to it. So that being said, the P365 that we actually have here is the XMacro comp. We actually did a full review on the XMacro comp in the past. If you have some time, be sure to go check that video out. It's different from my usual carry, the Staccato P. I want this firearm to be as lightweight as possible. So that means I'm going to stick with the polymer grip and not swap to a heavier metal one. I know there are many benefits to swapping to a full metal grip, but this time I want to try something different. And with all that being said, let's get right into the first modifications I've done to this firearm. For all firearms I ever have, it's always going to start with the big three. It's going to start with the red dot optic, the weapon mount light, and the flared magwell. And as you can tell, I've already kind of got it together just starting off this build. Starting from the top here, we have the red dot optic. This is the MetPro MPO Pro S. We met MetPro Light at GunCon 2024 and were very interested in their optics. They were nice enough to send us their optic to keep and review for the channel. It is an enclosed emitter optic featuring the interchangeable circle dot reticle cut for the RMSC footprint. It has 10 daylight and 2 night vision brightness settings. It is IP67 waterproof rating, 2 brightness control modes including automatic and manual control. It also has a power saving function that puts the optic to sleep if it does not detect motion in a 1 hour span, and has a shake wake feature that will bring the optic back on when it detects motion. The reticle is a 3 MOA dot and a 33 MOA ring. We plan to run this optic for a while and see how it holds up. We will bring you all a full review on the MetPro Light optics in the future, but so far, off initial impressions, it's been holding up pretty well. Now as for the weapon mounted light, I went with the Streamlight TLR7 sub. Now I definitely considered going with the new TLR7 HLX, but I actually had an extra TLR7 sub laying around, so I just kind of tossed it on there. I think 500 lumens and 5000 candela packed into this little light is actually quite incredible. Now I do hope to try out the new HLX in the future to see if it would be worth the upgrade, but for now, I think this will do. And now for the most obvious upgrade, it's going to be the Radiant Weapons backstrap and magwell combo. If you didn't know, all of us on the channel love flared magwells to make reloading just that much easier. But obviously for this build, I really wanted to try my best to stick with something low profile so it doesn't compromise concealability, which makes the Radiant backstrap magwell combo the perfect choice. It's made out of aircraft grade aluminum to stay lightweight yet strong. The magwell is super low profile, and at first glance it really doesn't seem like it does that much, but after running it at the range, all of us were really surprised how well it worked. As for the backstrap, it has these aggressive and deep channels that help give us more contact to your hands and give us an overall better grip. The best part about them is the fact that they are aggressive enough to aid in better grip, giving you overall more control while firing, yet not so rough to where it will scratch up your skin while carrying. This is a perfect upgrade to your EDC.
What's up guys? My turn to try the Radian backstrap and the flared magwell. Alright, so far that I'm noticing is that hopefully you guys could see that the scales in the back of my palm, that was probably 6 shots and it's already leaving an indent on the back of my hand. So right now, you can see it just a little bit, but you can see that they are indented quite deeply. I didn't feel any slippage on my primary hand. The backstrap does bite in pretty good, so, and it's metal, so definitely love that. The flared magwell, I am gonna throw another mag in here, but as you can tell that it is get scuffed up the more you use it, but you know, gotta use your tools, right?
So with my primary hand, it's like this, and I put my support hand, my what do you call that? My thumb meet, or my palm meet here, kind of goes into this little corner right here. You can leverage that pretty well, which kind of keeps the gun from escaping. So I'd say it definitely helps improve your support hand grip on the gun as well, because it acts as like a ledge, and that texturing does feel pretty good in your hand.
Alright, so the thing I like the most is that actually when you put your finger on there, you actually have a little finger ledge right here at the bottom, which is quite nice for leverage with the primary hand especially. As you guys know, I threw some chalk on because it's like 9 degrees outside here in Iowa. It's crazy humid, so I didn't want my sweaty hands to be the reason why it doesn't perform the way it should. So, like the other guy said too, that you have a little ledge right here from the bite of the texture there from the backstrap. The good part too about it is that it's actually not too bad to the point where you couldn't carry it. I think they actually made it specifically for carry, the flared magwell portion being such low profile and the backstrap being just aggressive enough to not eat up your hand when you're shooting it. I think it's perfect for EDC. I do like how they set up that way. There we go.
373.
273.
Ooh, 170. Oh shoot. Did not lock back that time.
No lock back, but it's 285.
Oh! He's dead. 209.
Yeah.
So internally, everything in this firearm is actually still stock. I am considering changing out some things as this build series goes on, but let me know what you all think about the build so far. This is only part 1, so expect there to be more modifications to this in the future. I am considering maybe more aggressive texture on the grip here. If you have any suggestions on who I should send this to for stipple work, let me know down in the comments below, as well as if there are any other modifications that you suggest we add to this build. That's all I have for you guys today. If you made this far, I want to thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification to stay up to date with our content. We make new videos every single week. And don't forget to get out to the range, get good, so you can stay good. And we'll see you in the next one.
That was good. You caught that.
Did it work?
I was like, what?
Be sure to go check that video out. I like
Yeah, run it back.
It's like
Run it back, please. Please.
Oh my god. And not I want this firearm to be as lightweight. I'm slurring, I can feel it already.
Jesus Christ.
I'm slurring. It has 10 daylight savings. Daylight savings.
Daylight savings?
It has 10 daylight saving.
Brandon.
All of us were very surprised.
Rose.
Ruh.
Rose.
Okay.
Surprise. Surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker. Some fries. All of us were really surprised. Really surprised.
Motherfucker.
This is like the last 5 words I keep it up. Contact your hands and give us please like, share. I was like